Easter, everyone. We're going to start today with a question from Ashlyn. Ashlyn wants to know why washed eggs will not hatch. Mother Nature doesn't wash the eggs before a hen incubates them, so we shouldn't either. There's actually a film that covers the egg that protects the egg from bacteria getting in through the pores. If the bacteria gets in, it damages the eggs and they won't hatch. The protective coating on the egg is called the cuticle. A cuticle is also what you have around the edge of your fingernail. Thanks for your question, Ashlyn. Also, a couple of you have shared pictures or videos of yourselves exploring the eggs, and I'd like to share those with you also.
Okay. That little dot is what that's what grows the chick right there. That little dot right there. And then these are like these the white stuff is what keeps the yolk in the center of the egg. And then the white is what protects it.
I thought we'd take a break from the eggs and the incubators today. Since Easter is Sunday, I thought we would learn some new egg dyeing techniques today. I hope we find something that's special for you to share with your family. First of all, you need to hard boil your eggs. That means you're going to cook your eggs in boiling water and make them hard before you dye them. What you'll need is a pot with water in it, some salt, and your eggs. Put your eggs in the pot and make sure the water is cool. My grandma always added a little bit of salt to the water before she boiled them. She said it kept them from cracking. You will need to heat the water to a boil and let the eggs cook for 12 to 15 minutes. For safety reasons, always refrigerate your boiled eggs if you are not dyeing them or if you are not hiding them. If you leave them out for decorations or leave them out too long while they're hidden, do not eat them. They can make you very sick. The first technique that we're going to learn is called tie-dyed eggs. For these eggs, you need vinegar, food coloring gel, and you can use shaving cream or you can use whipped topping. You'll also need to soak your eggs for 2 minutes in the vinegar before you begin the project. After your eggs have soaked in the vinegar for 2 minutes, take them out and dry them thoroughly. Next, you're going to put shaving cream in a muffin cup. Then add your gel dye. I'm going to use purple and pink. Then, using your toothpick, swirl the dye around in the shaving cream. Then, push your egg down into the dye. Next, I'm going to use a blue rubber glove to keep my hands from getting into the dye. You're going to take the egg and roll it around in the dye so that the whole egg is covered and let it set for 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to take our egg out of the whipped cream or the shaving cream. Once again, you might want to wear gloves if you don't want to get your fingers stained. After you've taken it out, rub some of the whipping cream off. You can also run your water under the sink to get some of it off. And as you can see, it made a beautiful tie-dyed egg. Our next eggs are going to be called speckled eggs. For speckled eggs, you need long grain rice, regular liquid food coloring, and an egg, and some kind of a container. You could use a Ziploc bag or a container with a lid. You're going to put rice into the container. Then you're going to add food coloring to it, 5 to 8 drops of each color. I chose neon green and blue. After you get the dye into the rice, put the lid on the container and shake it up until all the rice is covered. Next, open the lid, put your egg inside, and once again, shake it around. You need to do it right away while the dye is still wet on the rice. Then open the container and carefully take your egg out, and you've got a speckled egg. This is an example of an egg that I did with a Ziploc bag. We're going to do another type of tie-dyed egg. For this one, you need your egg, a spray bottle with water, food coloring, a paper towel, a rubber band, and something to put your egg in. I'm going to wear a rubber glove because I believe this one will make my hands very messy. The first thing you need to do is take your egg and put it inside of the paper towel. Next, pull the paper towel up around it and put your rubber band around the top. Then you're going to take your different colors of dye and put drips around on the outside of the paper towel. I'm going to use all 4 colors for this egg. Next, using your spray bottle, put some water on the paper towel and let your egg set for several minutes. Now we're going to take a look at our tie-dyed egg. We'll cut the rubber band. We'll unwrap it. And there it is, a beautiful tie-dyed egg. going to make what's called a marbled Easter egg with oil. For this project, you will need oil, a bowl, 1 cup of hot water, a measuring spoon, food coloring, a stirring spoon, as well as an egg that you have already dyed. Make sure your egg is completely dried before you do this step. Prepare the oil mixture that will give your eggs a marbled look. Since the oil mixture adds a second color to the dyed egg, it will need to be quite a bit more saturated than the other dye that you used. In a new mixing bowl, add approximately 1 cup of water and 20 drops of food coloring. $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Next, add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to your dye. And stir gently with a spoon. Gently roll the egg around in the dye mixture. You can use a spoon to do this step, or you can use an egg dipper. Keep rolling it around until you get the desired look. I want my marbled egg to have more than 1 color, so I'm going to add a few drops of pink food coloring. If your water is not hot enough, the dye will not stick to the egg or spread out very well. Roll it around a little bit again. And we'll pull it out. And we'll let our marbled egg dry. I'm going to show you one more way to dye eggs. This is called nail polish dyed eggs. For this, you need a plastic bag, a container that the plastic bag will go inside of. You're going to use the plastic bag to line the container. Nail polish can be very messy and it will ruin your container, so that's why you need to line it. You'll need an egg, some type of an egg dipper because it'll ruin your spoon, and 2 to 3 different colors of nail polish, as well as some lukewarm water. First, fill your container with the water. Next, you're going to take the lid off the nail polish and add some to your water. The nail polish will set on top of the lukewarm water. Next, put your egg on the egg dipper and carefully dip the egg down into the nail polish. And there you go, a nail polished egg. All right, and there you have it. Rice dyed eggs, paper towel dyed eggs, shaving cream or Cool Whip dyed eggs, marble eggs with oil, and fingernail polish eggs. And now for day 6 of our egg development. During day 6, the beak and the egg tooth have begun to form. The main division of the legs and the wings is you can be able to see that. These are the legs. and the chick can now do voluntary movements. Tomorrow's Easter, and I've invited some of our friends and some new people that are watching our videos to join us for some fun. They're going to help you do some things that you can do with your family. I hope you have fun. Have a happy Easter tomorrow.